What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm at the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We were just here doing a live stream for TikTok. So again, if you don't follow me on any social medias, make sure you subscribe here first of all. Go down to the description. Follow me on all the other social medias because you don't want to miss out on any of my journeys. We go all over the US searching for paranormal activity. This is one of our all-time favorite locations, the Crescent Hotel. You guys remember OG Ghost Hunters, bro? Might remember that locker right there where they caught the thermal image way back in the day. But right now, I'm standing in the morgue. Now, all these bottles were very important to the history of the Crescent Hotel under Norman Baker's tenure, the gentleman who owned it during the Great Depression. Let's get into the ghost hunt. So you can see the sign right there. That's the original cancer curable hospital sign that Norman Baker had set up, and one of the pamphlets he had over here, which is kind of crazy that they have all of this still in the hotel. 10 out of 10 would recommend visiting the Crescent Hotel. This is one of our all-time favorite locations. But tonight we're going to see if we can make contact with Norman. On the live stream tonight, it seemed like we were possibly talking to Norman Baker. So I'm going to set up a REM pod really quick. I'll fire up some phone apps and we can see what's cooking tonight. All right, so the REM pod is in the corner of the room right there. I'm going to fire up Spirit Talker and we can see if Norman wants to talk to us. Like I said, we were just having a pretty good conversation on TikTok Live with it. Seemed like Norman. If he doesn't want to use any of these devices, I also have a DR60 with me. I can try to do some EVPs, but putting my phone on airplane mode before I open up Spirit Talker here. Spirit Talker is firing up right now. I'll put it on the counter, and it's going. Hello, my name is Dylan. I've been down here for the past probably hour or so. I've been here before. Tonight I'm going to try to talk to Norman Baker, the charlatan who owned this hotel. I have a device on the table right here next to me. You should be able to speak through it. There's also a device next to the door that you use to sneak the bodies out of. You touch that device, it'll light up and make some noise. It'll let me know that you're here, okay? This is George.
George.
Are you one of the nurses here? One of the staff, George? I don't know what the coroner's name would have been or any of the medical staff. That would be.
Record.
Yeah, I'm recording right now. Are you gonna do something crazy? Please do. That'd be cool. Can you move one of these chairs in here? Make a really loud noise for me?
The house.
The house. Is this Dr. Ellis? His house is right down the road here, right across from the Crescent. His first name is John, though, so I'm not entirely sure how that lines up. But we have been on a really long filming trip for Haunted Nights where we have visited multiple haunted houses. But again, the name George doesn't ring a bell coinciding with any of those houses, so I don't know. But if you haven't subscribed to Haunted Nights yet, make sure you do. We have 2 full-length investigations from the Crescent Hotel and also from the Basin Park Hotel just in downtown Eureka Springs. And we're on a 17-day road trip right now filming for that channel as well. So I'll link that channel down below. Again, make sure you subscribe for full-length paranormal investigations. If you guys want to see more videos like the Haunted Nights videos on this channel, make sure you let me know down in the comments. And while you're down there, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Because I love ghost hunting. I've been doing it for the past 11 years, but only been on YouTube for about 3. So pretty new to me overall. Again, if you don't want to use these devices I have set out, let me know. Make a really loud noise. Yell if you can.
Explain that device.
That scared me, honestly. Did you guys see me jump? Explain that device. So that red light over by the doorway, if you touch it, if you get close to it, it should just light up and make some noise, okay? It's not going to hurt you. It's set up so if you get really close to it, all it does is make a really loud noise and change different colors, okay? Are you talking about this device? It works kind of similar. Basically has a word bank, and you should be able to choose what to say. Does that make sense? Can you try touching that device over by the door so it lights up? I understand it may take a lot of energy, may be kind of difficult to do at times, but it'd be really cool.
Violet.
Violet? Are you one of the nurses? Or one of the staff members here?
Knox.
knocks. If you could make some knocks, that'd be really cool. I haven't heard any so far. Can you finish this for me? I thought I just saw something. I don't know if it's because I have this red light like in my face, but I thought I just saw something, which is gross. It's on like the ceiling, but I guess they've had reports of things crawling on the walls and on the ceilings here, which is really nasty. Not a big fan of that. Did I just see you? Maybe it's just like only their head manifested or something. Partial manifestation.
Your face.
What? Making fun of me now? What about my face? You want the smoke? I've never had that come through Spirit Talker though. That's weird. Your face? Did I make a weird face? I don't know what you're trying to tell me right now. Shadows move? Dude,
Shadows move.
that's kind of crazy actually. Yeah, I just saw a shadow move. Was my face funny? The one that I made when I saw the shadow move? Is that what you're saying? Dude, we said time and time again. Like, we were skeptical of phone apps, but apps like this where you can turn it on airplane mode and you still get intelligent responses like that, that's pretty incredible. It's not using cellular, it's not using Wi-Fi. I don't know, dude, that's weird. That's really weird. So you're using this one really well. Can you walk over that doorway over there and set off the red device on the floor? It's got like a little antenna on it. You try to pick it up, it's going to light up, it's going to make some noise. It'll just let me know that you're here, whether you're Violet, whether you're George, whether this is Norman, whoever it is.
There's a shapeshifter.
There's a shapeshifter? What? I don't even mean to put it in IR right there. That's kind of crazy. Got like Wendigos in the woods? What are we talking about? There's a shapeshifter. Yo, dude, the last investigation we had here, though, they told us to go out into the forest or go out into the woods. So maybe I should go out to the Baker bottle burial site where Norman buried all those bottles and actually see if something is out there that wants to talk to us. That'd be kind of nuts, actually, because we've never done an investigation out there. Steve was out there earlier doing a little bit of ghost hunting on live, but we have never done a ghost hunt out there. So that'd be really cool, actually.
Don't rest.
Dead don't rest? Why don't you rest? Do you have unfinished business? Or a message to get out still? On one of our previous investigations here, it sounded like someone was trying to get into that door. Can you move that door handle again? Just pull on it, twist it, whatever you did before. It's terrifying.
Terrifying.
Are you going to do something terrifying? I would love to record and catch it on camera. The reason we come here so often is one, because the Crescent is awesome, but two, we're trying to find proof of what happens after, because we can't see you right now, we can't hear you most of the time. So in our universe, at least, you've passed on, you've passed away. So we're trying to see if you did pass away, if we're the ones that passed away, if you're in a different time than us, or what's exactly happening. Does that make sense?
My name is Elizabeth.
My name is Elizabeth. You get a lot of names, which is weird. Okay, hi Elizabeth. You're doing pretty good with this device right here, but again, can you touch that one over by the door? I just want to confirm that I'm talking to you right now. That'd be really cool. I might try to do GhostTube Vox. I tend to get really good stuff with that. I had some really interesting stuff at Wilson Castle when I used that. But Spirit Talker's going pretty good, so I almost don't want to turn that off. Because if they figured out how to use it and then I take that away, you know? But it seems like the REM pod is total miss so far. Mistake.
Mistake.
So you don't want me to switch it to another app? Okay, I'll leave it on that one. But again, I'm trying to get more proof of you being here. So if you could do something in my physical environment, you could set off that red light over there, that'd be really awesome. Just as sort of a double confirmation. It's got really bad cold chills. Like a whole cold chill just ran down my back, which was really weird. Because I'm sure you can hear in the background, but they have like temperature control in here.
Blanche.
Blanche. I don't know, drop a comment. Whatever Blanche means. I know Blanche Jacobs was someone from Madison Seminary. Oh, blurry. It's weird. Is Blanche a name? Were you one of the patients here, or maybe a nurse? One of the staff members? I might try to do some EVPs as well. Because when I was down here in the live, I got some really good EVPs. Seemed like possibly Norman Baker was down here responding really well. Does that sound good? So you want to pull out the little silver box and try to use that to talk to you? Hopefully it'll make a little bit more sense. We can have a clearer conversation that way. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Also, guys, I love this isn't high enough. Wow. Also, guys, I love using the DR60s in the personal channel videos because I don't cut a lot out of these videos, and you guys get to see how the DR60s work. So there's a lot of channels on YouTube that'll say that every single movement, every single environmental noise that is around the DR60 will be picked up. But I'm going to prove that wrong right here. I'm not going to cut this session. I'm going to ask the questions and then I'm going to play it back, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Is Norman Baker here?
Contact.
Do you have a message for me that you want to pass on?
Be careful.
Can you say the word Eureka?
They do rituals.
All right, I ended it just because I was about to say something, but that's been going crazy, dude. I feel like it was kind of sporadic, but the minute I turned on the DR60, it started spitting out words, which is kind of annoying, low key. But be careful is weird. I said, do you have a message you want to pass on to me? And it says, be careful immediately. Like, that's weird. Again, phone apps are weird, but that's dead on. You know what I mean? So let's see if we got anything.
Norman Baker here, contact. Do you have a message for me that you want to pass on? Be careful. Did you say the word Eureka?
Nothing. So again, guys, just to prove, you should be able to hear the like little space heater thing they have over here. DR60 didn't pick it up. I moved my head multiple times because my stomach made a weird noise.
Thank you for talking.
You're welcome. Thank you for talking. That's really cool. My stomach made a couple weird noises. You know, a lot of the walls down here are like aluminum, so they make little pops every now and then when the temperature adjusts. It gets a little bit colder down here. But the DR60 didn't pick up any of it. Weird, right? Anyway, that's my little rant. I also had it in my hand. A lot of people get mad when we had them in our hands, but I just held it in my hand and it was fine. So, weird. Anyway, drop a comment, hashtag Dylan Rant, because I do those all the time on the live streams and you guys seem to think they're funny. So maybe I'll keep them up. Maybe I'll keep bringing them over to the YouTube channel as well. Let me know if you guys want to see more Dylan Rants. But I'm going to do one more session and then I'm going to go see where Steve is, and I might do a little session outside in the Baker Bottle burial area. So let's get into it. Ready? Trees. Trees.
Trees.
Yeah, I'm going to go outside near the bottle burial site. Out in the trees. You guys always tell us to go outside. I'm going to try it, okay? That's really weird again. All right. On the count of 3, speak into the silver box, okay? I'm going to put it right on this table. 3, 2, 1. Do you want me to go outside? Is it better to talk to you there?
Bob.
Can you say my name? I've said it a couple times now. After this, I'm going to leave the morgue area. Can you say good night, goodbye, or see you later? Alright, so there's just a noise right outside this door, which is really weird, because this isn't a door that people use. I don't know what that was. Alright, I'm going to play this back, see what we got. It said out as well. It said it's easier to talk to you outside, and it says out. Like they want me out of the morgue. So I don't know.
Do you want me to go outside? Is it better to talk to you there? Alright. Can you say my name? I've said it a couple times now.
Oh, does it say it?
Alright. Can you say my name? I've said it a couple times now.
Maybe. It says equipment.
Equipment.
After this, I'm going to leave the morgue area. Can you say good night, goodbye, or see you later?
See you, Dylan? Listen to that.
After this, I'm going to leave the morgue area. Can you say good night, goodbye, or see you later?
Really quiet. I don't know. I don't know. There was also a little bit of feedback there. I'm not sure if it's because I set it next to the phone or next to the light that I have right here. A couple different factors at play there, but I don't know. Pretty weird, guys. Pretty quiet in terms of the morgue. Usually this place has a lot of EMF activity, but there's nothing. Spirit Talker was pretty dead on, which was cool. But I'm gonna pick my stuff up here and I'm going to head down to the Baker Bottle Burial Site because they've said multiple different times they want us out there over multiple different investigations, and it's confirming right now while I'm down here. So that's pretty cool. I'll go see where Steve is at, if he's still alive, and go from there. Let's do it. Alright guys, so I was about to start recording. There's a really loud noise over there. Of course I didn't get it on camera, because, you know, that's just how things go. It sounded like something just snapped twigs over there though. And it's 1 a.m. Can't really see the hotel up there, but it's 1 a.m. guys. Very, very late, very early, I guess, depending on how you look at it. But we're down here in the Baker's Bottle Burial Gravesite. They've actually done a lot over here. That's crazy. Look at all those bottles in there, guys. If you guys want more information about it, here's a little blurb they got. Take a screenshot if you're interested. That's a big animal. Jeez Louise, that's a big bird. All right, so I figured I'd come down here because we've never done an investigation outside here. And we always get a lot of stuff telling us to go outside to find something or just to come out here, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna set up Spirit Talker out here and try to see if we can make contact with something. Just because of environmental factors, I didn't bring out any of the equipment, just because there is a little bit of wind, so I didn't want to leave that to chance. So we're just gonna use Spirit Talker, and we had some really good stuff with it previously, so hopefully it'll continue. Again, phone is on airplane mode, but here we go. All right, Spirit Talker is running now. So again, my name is Dylan. I was just inside and somebody told me to come talk to you out here. I come only with respect, trying to learn the story of what happened here. I set up a device right on here, over by the shack they built, around the bottles. Should be able to talk through it. We've been told that we need to come out here to talk to you. I don't know if that was a voice. I doubt the mics will pick it up because I'm wearing a lab mic right here, so it's right here. It's like a high-pitched scream almost. Could be an animal. Just gonna listen for a second. That was crazy. Why did you want me to come out here? Rituals here. I mean, I guess this can be kind of seen as a ritual. You know what I mean? He left all these bottles here. They all have human tissue and whatnot in them. Because this is basically what he used to prove the efficacy of his treatments. He said these were all cancerous tumors, but in reality they were, you know, bed sores and whatnot. Burying his bottled homicidal evidence, as they say. Is this one of the patients out here? Did one of the patients want me to come out here, document this? Again, my name is Dylan. I would love to know how to address you properly. I got the names Violet, George. I think I got Elizabeth inside as well. I would love to know how to address you. One thing about the story here, guys, is they actually don't know a lot of the names of the people that passed here. I believe they found about 30 or 33 names that they can actually confirm passed here based on death certificates and whatnot, and the time. Clark. Okay, so your name is Clark? Hello. I'm not sure if they have your name in the death certificates, so hopefully they can find record of your existence here soon. I take it you were here during the Norman Baker days, the Baker Hospital. There's like footsteps or something. Something's on metal though, which is really strange. Don't go down there, it says. I mean, that's up. Down there? Into the woods? Wasn't planning on it, but is there something I need to see here? Yeah, I'm here for you. Here to talk to you, trying to figure out your story. If this is Norman, again, I would love to hear if you have any remorse for what you've done, or why you still hang out here. You still trying to keep your scam going after all these years? Might try some EVPs down here as well. Again, with the environmental. Sarah. Okay, so we're getting some more names too. Okay, Sarah. Nice to meet you again. My name is Dylan. Hopefully they can find some record of you being here so you get the rest that you need. Maybe that's why they said the dead don't rest. What if all these people who haven't been named, that they have no clue what happened to them, they just fell off the face of the earth, they can't rest because their story hasn't been told. So they wanted me to come down here to these bottles and either try to find them or I don't know, dude. That's kind of crazy actually when you think about it. All this human tissue that is still here, what if they could like DNA test it? I mean, I'm sure a lot of this would predate current DNA records, but trying to do anything they could to try to figure out who is here. Getting names like Clark, Sarah, Elizabeth, all these, first names. I don't know, that's crazy, dude, to think about. What if these spirits are still here just because they haven't been discovered? What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. That's kind of morbid, though, because they have no clue how many people would have perished at the hands of Norman Baker and his staff. And the sad thing is, too, a lot of his staff were convinced that they were doing good. He would oversee them making the serum that he said was curing cancer. Haunted. That's kind of funny. He would oversee them. He would watch them make this concoction that he said was the cure for cancer, making sure that they made it correctly. But again, he was a charlatan. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try some EVPs down here. Seems like I'm on the right path, though. Maybe that's why they said haunted. This place is haunted because all these names have left to be uncovered. All the energy that's left here. All the bottles filled with human remains of people that passed through here, There's got to be some sort of tie to that somehow. And it's in the middle of the Ozarks. This is built in the mountains. It's all brick and stone. Believed in a stone tape theory. All right, I'm going to try to give you the chance to talk right here, okay? So if you could come up with this little silver box in my hand, speak into it. I'm going to ask you a few questions. When you see the red light turn on, we don't like investigators. I've been told how many different times to come out here. They confirmed it in the morgue. Go out into the trees. Go out. But now I get out here and they don't like investigators. Unless this is Norman's enforcer or Norman himself. Like, hey, hit the road, pal. All right, I don't know. I'm going to try some EVPs. When you see the red light turn on, just please try to speak into this device in my hand. Hopefully it can pick up your voice and we can have a more direct conversation that way, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Can I get your full name, please? Are you still here because your name hasn't been discovered? Is there something out here that means us harm? So again, phone apps being dead on accurate. It just said they will harm you. I don't know if that you can really make it out there, but again, guys, phone is on airplane mode. It's been on airplane mode since I walked through the hotel. That's so weird. That's so dead on accurate. I don't know. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about phone apps. The creator of this app spotted ghosts. actually did a video where he went through the source code and basically said it's the same thing as an ovulus. So I don't know, man. That's crazy, dude.
Can I get your full name, please? Are you still here?
What's that say?
Can I get your full name, please?
Say Norman Baker.
Can I get your full name, please? Are you still here because your name hasn't been discovered? Is there something out here that means it's home?
That sounds really positive, guys. I don't know what to make of that. But again, like, there's nothing out here that was that close to the mic. You could see my hand. I was trying to keep my hand in frame so you could see I wasn't scratching in the back of the DR60. I wasn't putting my hand over the speaker or anything. Like, I wasn't breathing into the mic. You could see. Also, Spirit Talker said Eugene when I replayed that question. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I got like the first name on the DR60 and the last name is Eugene or vice versa. Maybe it said Norman Baker. I don't know, dude. It's got a weird vibe out here, though. So the Baker Bottle burial site is at the bottom of what is called the Frisco Sporting Club here at the Crescent. So they have like a little food truck right here. The hotel's all the way up there in the back. You can kind of see it. They have a slide right there, and they have a ton of swings and stuff out here, and like chests and fires usually that you can come hang out at and make s'mores. You know, it's a very positive area overall in the hotel. But down here has a really weird vibe right now. It could be 100% mental just because of, you know, what went on down here. All the souls that could be trapped here just because of what Norman Baker did and the names that are still left undiscovered. But especially that last EVP session, Steve and I talked about it off camera on one of our more recent investigations that we never get screams anymore. We never get the screams or the gruff sounding voices like that. They said done. Like they're done talking to me. D-O-N-E. But I'm outside in the middle of the woods basically, and I just got those really gruff sounding voices that were right up next to the DR60. That's so weird, dude. And it says done. So I don't know if Norman Baker is out here. I don't know if one of his enforcers is out here and they're shutting everybody up. But thank you for talking with me. I understand it's probably very difficult. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your effort. Hopefully one day they can discover who is still out here. Hopefully they can find all the names of the people who passed through the Baker Hospital. Like, look at that, dude. It's been on airplane mode this entire time. Also, I was playing Era. I don't know if it's going to focus, but I was playing Blue Reverie by Era back at the hotel before I came over here. Banger song. But I hope sometime you find peace. You'll be able to rest. I don't know, dude. That's so somber. Such a somber way to end the video. But with all that being said, guys, I'm going to go back into the Crescent Hotel. It's about 1:30 or 2 o'clock. This is our break day on our trip, and we came here to do a live stream, and I wanted to film a little bit because this is an iconic location in the paranormal, one of our all-time favorite locations, not only because it has heat and food and great staff and cats, but the history and the hauntings that are here. We get incredible activity every time we come here. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you check out the Crescent Hotel in person. Come to one of their events like ESP Weekend or the Lockdown. We're trying to get it so we can do events here, haunted nights. That'd be super dope. Maybe down the road we can figure something out. But all in all, what a somber way to end the video, dude. Drop your comments down below what you think this entire thing was trying to tell me. Maybe I'm missing a huge missing link or something. I'm not entirely sure. But if you're new, subscribe. I do a ton of different videos related to video games, ghost hunting, my time in the Army, all that. I have a Q&A up on the channel as well. If you have any questions about me, there's a good chance I answered it in that video. Just scroll back a little bit and subscribe to Haunted Nights if you haven't already, because we do full-length paranormal investigations over there. It's pretty awesome. If you guys want me to bring that over to this channel as well, make sure you let me know down in the comments. But drop a like for me, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. But until the next time, see you later.